no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 19th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Trojans will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Washington Huskies offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a crease. It's Singletary. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Huskies getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Now the play fake. Got his man on the right. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He's got the tight end. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So USC's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all of the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdown.
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. On first and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. East Carolina rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Greenville. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quick completion on the out route. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick completion to the right. There he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Finds his big tight end. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. And the Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Shaw. Across the 25. He's got room. Out of bounds. Right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Unloads quickly. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He'll do it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one, it's second and 11. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Bully ball on third and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. They booted away on fourth down. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Stein. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's got a chance. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Using the quick game. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Hines is tight end. Turns it on to midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
And the Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
And I think this offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with his quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive, but you cannot put the ball in harm's way near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points and maybe take the lead in this football game.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man on the right. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. On target over the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Smashes it between the uprights. That brings them to within 1.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets open down the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Tight end finds a soft spot. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. While will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Washington sends out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Number 15, on to punt it away.
The kick is on its way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got him. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They believe they can run right here. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big 1st down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Nebraska endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Memorial Stadium. And the Huskers came away with the win.
Touchdown, Trojans! Special teams proving to be special. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He'll set up to throw. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They feed him again. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. The give out of the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. off the play fake on first down to throw. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside give. Touchdown, Huskies! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pucks it out of the air. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Trojans are in the red zone. Trying play action. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. On the ground, it's McLeod. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Touchdown, USC! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. They're working that left side. And he's still running after the move. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Huskies. They move on top here in the 4th. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He fires one deep down the right side. The Trojans decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Off play action. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. He's got it along the sideline. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Running into the open space.
The returner is tackled down at the 37, and the Washington offense will take over 1st and 10.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly trying to get that. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games